Well, hello there. So, I look really tired because I'm gonna do a get ready with me. I don't know if it's echoing or not, but we're gonna deal with it. So, I thought that doing a get ready with me would be really fun, sort of, because I like makeup, I like get ready with me's, and I like talking about random stuff. So this is more about the conversation than the actual makeup, but we will talk about some of the makeup. Let's start with the foundation and also the conversation topic for today. I am using the Rimmel London Stay Matte, which I've actually never used before, and I'm hoping this is my color. So the conversation, hang on, I need a mirror. Anyway, so the conversational topic that I wanted to talk to you about was teleportation. I'm sure you're like, Amy, makeup and teleportation don't really go together. You're right. But it was something I couldn't think of any other way to make a video of, so we're gonna do it as I put makeup on my face and get ready to film something that's not at all related to teleportation or makeup. So, teleportation. A lot of people think it's gonna solve all of their problems. Unpopular opinion. I think teleportation is a horrible, scary idea. Let me tell you why. I think that everyone's answer to convenience is really bad. In case you didn't know, which I'm sure you do, but I'm gonna tell you what it is anyway. Teleportation is the idea that you can transport yourself from one location using some kind of means of generally science, unless you're in Harry Potter, but we're not talking about the Harry Potter kind because that would be awesome. We're talking about the science kind, the kind that you see in things like Star Trek. I actually really like this and it's a really good color. A+, Rimmel London, A+. Going to touch up a couple spots because I'm having skin issues galore and I also am having sleep issues. A lot of that can be cured by adding more makeup to your face. Anyway, teleportation is the idea that you can transport your body somewhere else without having to take the time to travel there and without having to use something like a car or a spaceship, what have you. And the idea that you can transport really, really far away, really, really fast. The problem with how teleportation works is if you ever look at the science of it. Side note, now we're going to go into some concealer. I am using the Radiant Creamy Concealer from NARS in Vanilla because I'm pale as hell. Anyway, Star Trek actually talks about some of the teleportation technology that it uses, and there's plenty of videos, books, and all of that will tell you a lot more in depth than I will about the way that teleportation works. We're going to talk layman's terms, which is the breakdown of your atoms to make yourself small enough to travel at the speed of light. I'm just completely not blending this side of my face. You're breaking down your complete molecular structure to take yourself from point A to point B. Now, if that was, say, transporting a pizza from point A to point B, it's not a big deal. The pizza is not alive, it is not sentient, it has no idea what the hell's going on. You, on the other hand, you are being completely undone in point A to be completely reassembled in point B, except it's not actually you. Much like the skin that you now see on my face is not actually my skin, it is the fake skin that we sell to the masses. What do I mean by the fact that when you teleport somewhere, it's not actually you who arrives at the other end? In the process of breaking down your molecular structure to transport yourself, you are effectively killing yourself each time you do that. You, the singular you who is listening to this, watching this, whatever, me who is living here in this moment. The moment you decide to teleport somewhere and you press that button and say, beam me up, Scotty, you're dead. You, who arrives at point B, is not the you who is sitting there right now. I am weird. I do not buy eyebrow products, but I like my eyebrows to be darker, so I'm going to use the mascara that can no longer work as a mascara, but can tip my eyebrows a little bit to give it a little help. But yeah, you're dead. Maybe that doesn't bother you, but let me tell you why I subscribe to the Leonard McCoy ideal of transporters are scary as all get out. Think of it this way. You as you, right here. To everybody else in the world, the you who left and the you who comes at point B are the same person. You have all the same memories, you have all the same emotional responses, your same histories, more or less. Except the person at point B was just born that way. They were born fully formed as who you were at point A, but you at point A ceased to exist. Have any of you ever played the game Soma? Spoilers if you want to go play that game, which I highly recommend. It's a really cool game. You are playing as someone whose mind was taken and put in a kind of like uploaded onto a computer, more or less. The person that you play as for the first like 5 minutes and the person you play as for the entire rest of the game are not the same person. That person at the very beginning who was alive lived out the rest of their life. The one who you play as the rest of the game only has the memories up until the point they were made. It's a little bit different, but at the end of that game, you, to save yourself, have been working towards getting to this utopian kind of thing. To do that, you have to upload yourself onto this utopian thing. So you do that, but what you don't realize is that you are splitting yourself at that moment. So there's that moment of upload complete, silence. And then the person, when you're playing as, realizes that in order to do that, they are gonna die. They do not see utopia. They are going to perish. They don't get any of the benefits from that, which is, in a sense, teleporting themselves to this utopian place. And then you get to see the copy that made it to that utopia has no idea they left someone behind, or that, you know, they were not the original and they live on their lives. Think of it this way. I don't want to die. I've not done enough in my life. Hang on. This is a very intense moment with eyeliner. Oh, no. FYI, I'm supposed to be doing really intense eyeliner for this. It's the idea that you have to be okay with not actually living out the rest of your life. A copy of you will, and that copy will get to experience all the joys in life. Your legacy will live on. No one else will know the difference, but you, the person sitting there right this second, will never see another moment. You'll never know what your future holds. You will cease to exist. It's the idea that me, right here in this moment, I'll never know what it's like to go to that place I want to go to. It is kind of a selfish thing, I guess. I do not want to cease to exist. I want to know my future. I want to live out my life. I'm not willing to not exist just to get to a place, to go down to a planet, to go to the corner store or whatever it is. I don't like the idea of doing that and, in a sense, not existing ever again, because I won't. And that is really freaky. I am much too selfish to ever be like, yeah, Amy who exists in the future because she was reconstructed, you deserve to live more than I do. No, it's not worth it to me to constantly die. Ugh. Eyeliner sucks so bad. By the way, this is also Rimmel London Exaggerate eyeliner. I do like this eyeliner because it mattifies very fast. I'm taking a little bit of eyeshadow because I do things in always the wrong order. The idea so I don't look completely sunken in. If you're someone who thinks that teleportation is the key to making your life easier, because you would love to be able to go, I don't know, to Tokyo on a moment's notice. And you're like, it's really freaking cool. I can go to Tokyo right now and be back for dinner. You will never go to Tokyo because you are dead. Are you okay with the ultimate case of fear of missing out? It's scary to think that you'll be dead and you'll miss out on every experience that you will have in Tokyo. Little old me would prefer to stay alive and never experience teleportation. To me, that's not worth what they're asking me for. And the idea that a me gets to experience something and I don't, when it was my choice to want to go there in the first place, I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with the idea of insta-death because I'm lazy. Which should also be a reason that I should exercise more. Like I said, this is less about the makeup and more about me just talking about my fears of teleportation. So as I wrap up this getting ready, let me wrap up this again, because I'm losing track of where I am. This red is a little bit more pink than I thought it was going to be. Conclusions. This is what I want you to ponder for today. And until we meet again. Are you willing to die just to get somewhere faster? Do you think that I'm wrong in that you're gonna die by teleporting? Am I just being a crazy, kooky person? I don't know. We're not there yet. That was Kat Von D's red because I don't have the name on this. I'm gonna go fix my hair and go film something. If you liked this video for whatever reason, check out my other channel called Witchling, and I upload a lot more there than I have here so far. Thank you all for watching. Continue this in the comments if you want, and let me know if you like just chatting with me as I do my makeup. I like it, but I like listening to myself. Bye!